Sometimes it feels like my sister is still in her room upstairs. And I don't mean to suggest that I forget that she isn't there.
Speaking louder and the reverb gets louder. One thing I noticed that is kind of interesting is that like I actually really like Rory's like in-game model, and it's cool that he has wind sprite on him. Like his hair moves in the wind, but it has made it abundantly clear that Vela does not have the same rigging because her hair is just completely straight always.
Because they're not from Windtown, so they don't
get the windy.
Yeah, they don't get wind.
It's postmodern. It's so postmodern.
Windtown, if you're from Windtown.
It goes beyond that. There are times where I feel like she's physically there. Like, in the same way I can feel my foot is attached to my leg without actually having to touch it with my hand.
It's fine.
But she isn't here right now. There is one more place we can check. Let's go back to the overpass.
When you're not in control of the game, it's much harder to get your thoughts in. Now I'm still trying to get out the thought from ages ago about Michael, where I'm just like, I just don't know if I get the representational choice to have it be like, okay, so here's the shot of Michael. Ooh, matching shot. Oh, this is where Michael should be, but it's the cameraman. Like, that part makes sense. But then you show them both separately, and I'm like, what do we do with that? What do we do with you showing them both separately, and then you show Michael teleported to where the cameraman was? Like, Michael doesn't have a fixed position in this scene where he's literally walking around interacting with stuff. So I'm like, is he here? Because when you have him teleporting around, it makes me suggest in like some Mr. Robot shit's going on, and Michael's not even here or something.
Yeah,
like we're imagining Michael. But he's picking shit up and interacting with it. And also, why was there like a horror sting when the camera panned to the photo of Rory's sister, who we do not recognize?
That's what I was talking about.
The sting doesn't communicate anything to me. It's just the fact that his sister exists, which is the point of the scene already. We already know that.
Well, he said her name was Carrie, right? Which we knew was a name that the nameless child took. But one of the things with this is like, that's exactly what I was talking about when I was saying like, the presentation needs to be consistent enough for us to notice the flaws in it, for it to be critiqued from the perspective of unreliability. And what is difficult right now from a player understanding standpoint, a literacy or legibility standpoint, I should say, not literacy, legibility standpoint, is that like sometimes Michael is the cameraman. Yeah. And he is literally the cameraman, but other times he is not the cameraman. So is it trying to do a perspective thing? Is Michael and the cameraman, are they different people? Is one true and one false? Is it like, what are we supposed to take from that? Are we supposed to take that sometimes his perspective is on different things than what he's paying attention to?
It's just some very strange creative choices where, like, one, they're trying to dump exhibition on us and have us to have what is functionally our first interaction with Rory. So frankly, we should just be focusing on that. We should just be setting up our introduction with Rory. Yeah. But the first scene with Rory is fixated on Michael more than any other character in the scene. The camera is, while he's not speaking at all. Yeah. So it's a very strange scene, and it's also doing like 3 or 4 different meta things with Michael at once. So you're trying to pick up the language of what that means while trying to listen to what Rory is saying. And at that point, you've just like weirdly like, it feels weird like you've skipped your character introduction for Rory because you're so fixated on what the fuck's happening with this insane visuals around Michael that we haven't really been doing so far. I think the cameraman only previously showed up as like his buddy vaguely in the original intro, and we don't know what that means yet. Just there's a Geth in this game apparently, and I'm just like, why is this happening during the Rory scene that's also communicating that he's bears necessity via the Sonic drawing? Yeah. Like, there's too much in one scene happening simultaneously that it's so unfocused, and I'm like, I think a lot of people will say like, oh, it's for repeat playthroughs, so you get more and you see the true story. But one of the secrets of like critical analysis is that like there's no such thing as subtext. And what I mean by that is like the subtext is just the text. Like that's what writing a story is. That's what narrative is. And like the things you are writing are as much the text you put on the page as the stuff you put in the background. And the details in the background, especially for a story like this where people say the real story is what's going on in the background, is as much the focus as the things that the camera is actually focusing on. So the optimal and most effective way to read the story is to focus on multiple things at once. Yeah. And it shouldn't be in such a way that what you are presenting is conflicted by the thing that's stealing its attention. In fact, the fact that it's stealing your attention should be part of the message that you're trying to convey in a scene. So
what we're supposed to take away from this is that Rory maybe isn't actually important. In fact, the game has told us this multiple times. It's like no one cares about Rory. Rory, the guy no one cares about. Who cares about Rory?
Yeah, his own introduction doesn't look at him.
Yeah, it's like he can be the center of the focus, but we're always going to be focused on the action in the background, which might be an interesting thing to do. But what's really weird is that like Rory is distractingly important to what is literally happening right now, and I'm more interested in the surreal imagery in the background than I am fucking Rory himself.
Rory's little story is immediately interesting for what it's actually textually about. So it's strange to sideline it, but it's also like if we are supposed to subscribe to this fan concept that the game is all Alex's delusions and it's all from his perspective, then what do you do with a cutscene that consists almost entirely of what Michael is doing behind Alex when he's not looking at him?
Yeah.
If functionally, Michael shouldn't exist when Alex isn't observing him, essentially.
Is this game actually from Alex's perspective or not? You know what I mean? Like, if he really does have this much control over the narrative and what we're seeing is his unreliability, why are we focused on so many other people and not Alex, who is the alleged, you know, self-aggrandizing ego narcissist?
This is right. I think I can do it here. Okay, someone lift the sewer cap with me.
You want to go down there?
Yeah.
Yes, I think that would be a good idea. Boys, give him a hand.
Okay, so what I'm about to say might sound crazy, but I can prove my theory down here. I think my sister's soul is down here, so let's look for her.
Rory, I think you might be a bit... Okay, no, this will be fine. Let's look for her. I just want you to prepare yourself that what you find down here might not be her.
Whatever, but I know it's her.
I mean,
what you find down here might be a fatberg.
That's true. I do think that there is a very obvious read here, which is that Rory's sister is just dead. There's a grave up there, and if her soul is down here, that's probably why. But like, I just think it's interesting to see a character like Vela. Like, again, I said this before, I just like Vela more than I like the other characters so far.
No, she's just nicer than everybody else.
She's like
She's engaging in a very obvious amount of emotional intelligence that is actually communicated directly to the audience.
Completely.
You know that she knows that this isn't correct, but she's also seeing it through on behalf of Rory.
She's walking...
The person that she's like jumping on the train tracks for despite having just met.
Yeah, she's like walking him through his own grief in a very obvious way because that's just kind of the nice thing to do.
Yeah.
Which I think is cool. That's like a cool thing.
That's a face.
But again, this gets to the issue, and I think a lot...
I can't believe the health disparity in this party. I'm sorry.
I don't get it.
74, 24, and 17.
I don't know if am I supposed to switch to Michael and Vela in the mine dungeon? Like, how do they level up? I don't understand how that works.
I don't know if they can level up. I think it might just be gear.
I don't know. Anyway, I guess...
I think Alex has an increased health doubler equipped or something.
He does have health doubler equipped. But one of the other things that's kind of frustrating, if only because I immediately know and understand what people are going to say, is that, like, Alex is, like, the least interesting character in this story. And people are going to be like, oh, that's the point, because he's such an asshole, and you're supposed to dislike him. But, like, you can do an unreliable narrator, and in fact, I would argue most unreliable narrators and stories that are critical of their main characters work because the main character holds your attention, and it's a sleight of hand thing, right? It's like a magician playing a trick. Wait, what? Oh, we can only have 3 people in the party at once. Okay.
It's like House of Leaves is a story of 3 unreliable narrators battling for supremacy over what layer
you want.
Of the narrative
You want to talk about postmodern critical analysis and something being critical of its characters. House of Leaves is a great example. It's funny that he does like a Giorno.
Open your eyes to the signs of the times. Does Rory still have no attacks?
Convince enemy to leave the fight. I don't know.
I think Rory couldn't attack or something in the previous game, or maybe he just had no abilities besides defending.
I have no idea.
I had a soft spot for Rory originally just because I used to watch the YouTuber at the time, leading up to the time that this game came out originally.
I mean, he did a lot of damage. I don't understand these mermaid enemies or like what we're supposed to do.
No. It's funny because he's just not doing a voice. That's just like clearly they were just a fan of a specific YouTuber that basically had like 2 series, like bullshit creepypasta story time where he just read bad creepypastas.
Yeah.
And gaming mysteries, which is just like here's weird like the beta branch version of a game that never came out and stuff like that. Like here's the Luigi's Mansion we never saw and stuff like that. Like games that had really divergent story development cycles. And it's cool archival stuff on that perspective, but he just has a very specific delivery, which is mostly in this game. Not my America.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Kennedy was an inside job. Bikes, not cars.
I also just like wonder how above it all this game is trying to be sometimes, where it's like, what is Rory commenting on? I don't mean like literally what is he saying. I'm saying like, what is his character meant to be a critique of? Is it like internet protesters? Is it keyboard warriors? If so, like, again,
he's definitely a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, I mean, but this does also get to the point of like, for something to be like this, like very heart-filled, soul-filled critique that like gets to the heart of things. It's like, how mean-spirited is this game? And like, you know what I mean? Like, what is it actually trying to say? And so far, there isn't as much I feel like I can really attach to in that regard. I genuinely don't understand how to fight the mermaids. Like, I don't know what the best
What is
action.
happening? Do you know?
I have no fucking idea.
I can't follow, so I'm just like, I genuinely don't know what you're even struggling with.
I'm on fire. The mermaid has a shitload of life. It's resisting all of my attacks. Yeah, I don't really know.
I guess because his Carta broke, Alex has less max health now?
Yes, correct.
And the war before it ends.
Does this mean I have +9 luck or the enemy has +9 luck? It's very difficult to understand just at a glance.
You have to be a very accomplished JRPG player to play this game. You can't.
What do I know about literally anything?
Yeah, you've never played a video game before, so you just can't get it. You need to get good.
Apparently this is true.
This interface is fucking unhinged.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Well, she killed Rory.
I've never had an experience quite like this where I've beaten a game before and then I see someone else play it and I genuinely can't tell how to play it.
I think I'm gonna win. If I'm really lucky. I got really lucky.
They're so fast. Why are they? They're so fast.
Because I defended too many times, maybe? I don't really know. It'll die.
Hope so.
Goody.
Okay. Jesus Christ, she was just blending you.
Got a blood bag. That's good.
That's all the blood you lost. It's back.
Dungeon key. Hold on.
I would heal.
Yeah, I'm gonna run back to the thingy. Yeah, I don't know. Like, the optimal way to use Carta is like difficult. So I know Keith hates JRPG combat because you do the same thing over and over again. But the thing with JRPG combat that I find interesting is that it is about understanding a order of operations under which the game can then use encounter design to like play with, right? And the idea is like, okay, when there's a mermaid on screen, I do this, this, and this. But if there's a mermaid and a skull on screen, I need to do this, this, and this, but in this order so that like I'm able to like out damage the mermaid that's doing damage to me or whatever, you know, whatever you want to do there. And in this game, I just like genuinely haven't been able to piece things together in a way that feels particularly meaningful.
Yeah.
Like me, you were born a new year, a product of divisions and an escape into the silicone. This brought you joy. An escape into the silicone? You were born on New Year? Was he a fleshlight baby? Joy made you cry as you knew it was a temporary statue.
You can't just say that sentence.
I can, and I will.
Hello?
The seamstress ignores my prayers. She is a cruel goddess of creation who does not seek to mend, only to alter. Okay, I think this is the only way I can level up the side characters. Mate, what? Who are you? Oh, you're Michael though, aren't you? No. Who just had that? I think that might be Michael.
It's Marlene.
But it's Michael because that's his deck layout.
I mean, is it?
Yeah. This is the only card I have in his hand right now, I think.
I don't hate JRPG combat. I just hate JRPGs in practice.
Yeah.
I hate the JRPGs that actually keep existing in reality.
Yeah. See, it is.
There's
Michael.
no reason they have to be that way. They just keep being that way.
Gotcha.
Because I like turn-based combat when you're actually thinking. It's obviously good for thinking because it's turn-based, so you get to sit there and actually make choices. So I enjoyed some. I enjoyed the original version of Darkest Dungeon before, like the original beta, when it was a faster-paced experience that was more about intensive, scary choices. I like the XCOM stuff, and I've liked a few turn-based games like Darkest, Fear and Hunger and stuff like that for specifically being interesting in its moment-to-moment gameplay. It's just the actual JRPGs that actually get made don't really reward thinking about the turn-based combat. They reward mostly just getting through it over and over again. And in games like, for example, Tokyo Mirage Sessions, your level was so much more important than your actual choices and tactics that it just, at some point the game just was like, no, you didn't grind the right amount, so you get one shot. And then you grind like 5 levels and you're like, oh, I didn't nail the difficulty curve, now I'm too strong and the fight's nothing.
It would be,
and you have to work hard. You have to like, it's like a balancing act just to try to find what level you're even supposed to be where the game's supposedly fun.
Yeah.
Because the whole game's either too easy or too hard, where you just get obliterated for under grinding. It's like it prioritizes the wrong things to me when it does stuff like that. And on that perspective, it's not about a matter of like the actions and stuff being the same. It's that like in many cases JRPGs will then be like, here's literally the same encounter you've already done, and we're just gonna do it 10 more times with the same configuration of the same enemies. You're like, no, I've done this one already. Not only have I done this exact fight before and solved it successfully, but I'm stronger now, so it's only easier.
Yeah.
And every time you show it to me, it'll get easier than the last time. And to the point where I then not only will get lazier about pressing the right buttons, but will be rewarded for being lazier because I won't be at the difficulty I was the first time I solved it, so I can just mash through it anyway. So I'm like, why am I even showing up if you're not, game?
Yeah.
is my mentality for a lot of JRPGs. Like, why did I get out of bed if you didn't?
I think part of it boils down to as well like attrition systems, but I have something that should help us clear the rocks. It's a tool called Amp. I'm gonna lend you this old bass. Crank it up to 11 and strum the strings, and la-di-da, the rocks will explode.
And that is a thing. Attrition systems, much like how open worlds,
about this rock.
much like how open worlds can be a mechanical thing, like in Dead Rising or Pathologic, but in most games, the open world is functionally just space between the stuff you do. A dungeon could be an interesting mechanical thing because the repeating encounters could be the stuff you have to get through to physically make it to the next place you need to be able to get to. So it's about resource management and decision making on a grand scale.
Yeah.
But the games also don't do that
Yeah.
in practice. They almost never make that a mechanic either. Like I remember Enchanted Arms was one of the... I got blindsided by the fact that I had to figure out how to survive the whole dungeon in one go. And I was so blindsided by that I had to like start the game over. Because I've never seen a game do that really, and I really haven't since, mostly, besides Fear and Hunger and stuff. Open world games and JRPGs are both genres where I'm just like, these don't have to be bad. You could just make games that are interesting with what's on the table here, but you keep not doing that. Because I love like how Pathologic and Dead Rising play with the fact that they're open worlds just by having a timer and a persistent schedule and things that are happening, meaning now it's a game about navigation and long-term decision making. I'm like, wait, the world exists for a reason instead of no reason.
Okay, so I'm wondering, can I use this just to attack the specific Carta? I can. Okay.
That did 58 damage, or 58 stats. Actually, it's hard to read in time. I think it was 58 damage. But to the Carta, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know how much health the Carta had to begin with.
Okay. I think I'm understanding at least that now, is I can hit Y, even though this makes it seem like I'm pressing Y to just examine. I think here I can literally select the Carta that I want to destroy.
Yeah.
Check out my sick beats.
Okay, so it's not cumulative damage. It just has to be literally... Rumor fail. Okay. Oh, it broke the card. Okay, so now I think a good plan would be... to show me, or for me to use heal Carta of all allies. Use that. And now everyone got Carta back. But people are still bleeding, so I'm not sure how to restore bleed. Okay. Pooh will die. Good. I'm just gonna keep... Okay, so yeah, each individual attack will lower the HP of the Carta of the enemy. So I can do LP toss and then do that.
So the numbers on the cards did turn out to be the health.
Yes, it is the health. Yeah, and then I broke that card. And now I can do this and possibly kill that. 15 damage. Attack. But wait, how is that? Okay, I guess that makes sense. Attack.
It's just a poo. That's just a whole Patrick Stewart.
Wait, what the heck? Did it not do anything?
Poo tricked Stewart.
No. We're done here.
The joke is that Emoji Movie happened and
Yeah.
they cast him for
the
that.
joke. The
some
joke
reason.
is just reality.
Yeah.
Is that we live in a cruel world.
I will never check what that movie is.
It's just an.
I just don't need to know what it tried to make a plot out of that.
It's literally just every like, oh, I need to live to my fullest and like understand my potential and live my life
As a single emotion.
Yeah, exactly. It's literally that. That's all it is. And it's just like the world is so colorful because we
So
can
it's just
all
like
be our own people.
Bad Inside Out.
I guess.
Is Inside Out the emotions one?
Inside Out is the emotions
Yeah.
one. Oh my god, this is gonna take 750 years.
White people, man.
Man.
I just don't think
Did he say all people are people?
all
man?
people are people, man.
I don't know how to take him taking just a sincere statement and then sarcastically adding man, basically.
I
In
think
a weird
he's
delayed
just.
delivery.
I think he's just supposed to be like, yeah, man, fuck the man, you know, or whatever.
I can't tell if they're parodying hippies or conspiracy theorists because those are different things.
They used to be much closer to each other than they are now, but. Alright, I think I'm beginning to have a semblance of understanding of what my options are in combat at any given point in time, which is nice.
Samurai rat. They're attacking each other.
Yeah,
Did you
because
make them confused?
I used blackmail on it. It is confused, technically, though. It has the confused swirly on it.
Check out my secret.
Okay.
Enough XP to level up. Can't climb on that because it's got goop on it. Okay, so how do I do this? Let's see. Can I have the cat open a chest for me? I can. Okay. Keytar Mark II. Goodie. I'm gonna.
Keytars are so good. Why don't they make a sequel?
Good. That makes her stronger. She should really have better Carta. I should give her the life doubler because Alex is kind of fucking useless. But
I think I did just never use Rory
yeah, he seems awful.
because immediately you're like, here's a character that doesn't fight, and I only have 3 slots. Maybe there's a trick to it, but I didn't need to find a trick because Alex had the one attack that wins the whole game back then, so I didn't really need to learn the combat ever, actually.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that for now and see. Oh, maybe this is why I don't. Maybe this is why I'm taking damage from the Carta. This is not something that was like super well explained, but maybe I'll do that, and that will protect them. More likely to get hit versus less likely to get hit. That's what it meant when it was like, it's like Final Fantasy or whatever. Let's see. Salve. And we want to go to the mine dungeon so that I can level up. It's like going to the Emerald Herald, you see. It's exactly like Souls games. It's just as good as them.
Yeah. Except you don't skip through the first syllable of 4 lines of text each time.
Yeah, bear seek seek lest.
I'm from the racism episode of Star Trek.
I have a felt
Remember
heart,
me?
and I wear it on my head. It tore during the fall. Without it, I'll become like you. Okay, well. That was fun.
You've dinged.
I've dinged. We dinged. We're dinging. Who up dinging they bell? You know what I mean?
You wish to ding the bell, do you? Oh, I forgot that you can just teleport in and out of here specifically. I guess going upstairs just gives you water fountain.
Sure. I'll do this. Ugh.
You're fighting
Where's the fan art of these two? That's what I want.
these two characters together.
Do you think Rory's a furry?
I have drawn something very similar to these two characters together. Do you think Rory's a furry? Well, he's a Sonic fan, so there's not really a functional difference.
Who do we think? Crocodile? Or shitty OC?
If you're a brony or a Sonic fan, you're either a furry or you're straight.
Honestly, actually, shockingly true.
Check out my sick beats.
There we go. Perfect.
The fact that Alex says, check out my sick beats is just a lot for me to process.
I wish I could hear what his voice lines were over the sound of the incredibly loud music.
Oh, yeah.
That I can't hear anything from. You're too slow.
What always throws me is that Michael looks like me 20 years ago, and Alex looks like me 10 years ago.
Fountain soda. It's a sody fountain. Okay.
There's the Bergs. That's as promised.
The Fatbergs.
Oh, it's horrible.
Did you know that with flushable wipes, you're supposed to tear up the wipes before you flush them?
Great.
Correct. Think about putting your hands all over that next time you flush a wipe and destroy this local sewer system.
Mm-hmm.
After hearing a thing, click the key snaps.
I just never use flushable wipes.
Bidets, fam.
Someone's like, flushable wipes. I'm like, you mean toilet paper? Why are you calling it that?
When people talk about that, they mean like the wet wipes.
Yeah, the wet wipes. I've never needed premium wipes.
Correct. Okay, we're getting equipment, and I'm going to prioritize equipment for the people because they're the weak ones.
Is that a ninja turtle? Wrong.
Okay, hold on. Cattail. I'll give him...
Bushido turtle.
I could give him karate pants. Actually, karate pants don't do what I thought they would do. So maybe I do that, and then I do... what is PRC again? I don't know. Neon cattail. Schoolbook. What does schoolbook do? Hold on. Speed +4, luck +4, agility +4. I don't know. She can get rapier earrings because I kind of want her to do a buttload of damage. And then here, schoolbook gives me luck and proc. I don't know what proc is. Luck and proc and agility. Actually, yeah, we'll do school there. Cattail. We could give Alex the cattail. I don't know. This maybe is fine. Pork pea hat. Tie-dye beanie. This seems just bad for literally everyone. A white beanie that has forever been altered. This is literally just bad. It's just -2. And that -4 luck. Why?
I think it might be telling you the comparison. If you're replacing a current item.
Open your eyes. You know, it's whatever. Let's fuck them up. Ninja Turtle. Edgar Degas. Art is not what you see, but what you make others see. Is the name of the A.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm yawning. What we make others see, just like my radical blade. While you studied lit crit, I was studying the blade. Jesus Christ, that did so much damage instantly.
It's a French impressionist.
Yep, an artist.
Died in 1917. But yeah, inevitably the gag is to have Ninja Turtles, but they're samurai and they're named after other artists.
Yep.
Oh, that was a character. I only got the tiniest glimpse of him, so I thought I saw the Obama Hope poster as his face. And I was like, what was that?
This music is actually good so far. There's literally so much stat puke on screen every single attack that I can't tell what the fuck is going on. Okay, so base drop, when you use abilities, you can't always target Carta specifically. He's a samurai tortoise instead of a ninja turtle.
Yeah.
Get it? Because it's like so clever.
Yeah.
My camera!
It's the opposite of a turtle is a tortoise, and the opposite of a ninja is a samurai.
That's so true.
Mortal
Keith.
enemies.
Definitely.
It's a yin and yang, but it's two slightly distinguishable forms of turtle. Gonna blow your mind right now.
Okay, Rory's just not showing up in battle this time, which is odd. Oh, he finally showed up. Okay.
So does it sub him in when the other guy dies?
It normally does, yes, but I don't really know what's going on here.
It must just take time for him to get through initiative.
Maybe, yeah. All right,
Enemies are fast in this game.
Yeah, they are, and they keep lowering my stats every single time they attack, so it's like you really got to get ahead of the curve in the combat in order to beat them. I don't think he can attack. I just genuinely don't think he can. Yeah, he can't. Just let's see. Is he gonna attack? I don't know. He'll probably die before he gets an attack out. There we go. It'll be Rory. Yeah, he just refuses to attack.
Yeah, I think I remember him not fighting. He could basically just be like the item guy. I guess they're essentially using the idea from like Lisa with the tutorial guy. I forgot his name.
I have like no healing items anymore because using the auto heal just instantly reduces. I also love that I can't see how many of those I have. There we go. Weirdly, Rory becomes kind of a tank as a result because you can just let him take damage and it's whatever because he's not very helpful. No one cares about him.
Inevitably, the strategy is to, like, if you're gonna use him, to try to make him some kind of like super tank. I don't know if he can like really attract damage in any meaningful way.
I don't think so, or I would assume not. Nani? What the fuck?
Have you become lost
I don't know what
to this world?
I don't know what's happening. Hold on. Okay, green door. What? Since when? Alright, we're gonna do the cool thing.
Does it not let you boombox it?
It does. I just didn't have it equipped, but before I fight another samurai tortoise,
Gonna go heal?
we're gonna go heal, because that's the best thing we can do in the game right now. Can I heal from the mine dungeon? I don't think I can. I think I need to
The water fountain.
go to the water fountain, all the way back to the water fountain.
Heal thyself. This is incredibly disorienting to watch. Where you seemingly know where you're going, but the rapid screen swapping has made it very difficult
I
to
do know
process.
exactly where I'm going.
Are you able to like shoot a cat at that chest?
I
that's behind
will,
that pipe?
yeah. Am I going to be able to buy stuff now? Because I do need to buy a buttload more healing items.
The record store at night. Oh wait, the record store only sold weapons, right?
Yeah, it's this
the
place.
7-Eleven. The 777.
Closed for the night? Are you kidding me?
Wow. I wonder if you can just leave and
I don't
buy
think so. I
healing
think
items from a different town.
maybe from a different
The
town.
vending machine, I guess.
Yeah, vending machine.
He looks like he's being caught on the game's, like on the vending machine's weird built-in camera, like a doorbell camera, but in a 1999 vending machine. I don't know what. I just don't get what some of the faces are he's making.
He just emoting to show us that we're interacting with the video game.
He just makes such like disgusted faces at food he's buying on purpose. It has the weird vibe of like when you're playing a handheld and you're full like turtlenecked, and then you get a black loading screen and it reflects your face back in.
Yeah.
Does work.
Pork pea hat.
Pork pie hat.
Pork pea.
Pork pea.
Pork pea.
Pea pig.
Pea pig.
Ping pig.
Who's a little pea piggy?
Who's a little piss piglet? This is the place for it. No mess.
Oh god. Is it all indicative of what Alex is secretly into?
Yeah, he's just so into sewage. This is his brain sewage.
This little
His
piggy.
brain sewer, where the sewer is a brain.
He wants to feel it squish between his toes or whatever.
No.
What horrible reactions can we give our viewers here? Think about squishing it between your toes.
I mean, I'm just a sentient cognito hazard.
Yeah.
This is most of what I say.
Absolutely fucking true.
Yep.
Blammo!
If I'm not subtly upsetting you, then like, why are you even visiting my
Choose
house?
only one bodacious master, ass kicking. What was his name? Rembrandt something? It's funny.
Rembrandt.
That was really funny. I kind of dug it, you know, I kind of dig it. I can see the appeal.
Yeah, no, it's the joke to do, is to name them after other artists and like quote
Jesus
them and whatnot.
Christ. So much damage. Oh, I've been damaged so
I
bad.
guess it's Dionysus?
Something like that, yeah.
The nude guy with the wine.
We're just gonna fucking kill. We're gonna kill. Blammo!
It's just not how you use a guitar.
It is vaguely sword-shaped in the way that sticks are sword-shaped.
I think the two ways that she attacks with her guitar is she beats people with it, or she plays music and it goes in like a, as if it's electric guitar, not a guitar, right?
Something like that.
Like the sound seems.
I mean, a
not
guitar is just a
guitar-ish.
synth. Like, it,
Yeah.
you can make it sound however you want.
You can
basically.
replace it with any samples, yeah. It just doesn't sound like what I would expect a guitar to sound like either.
The whole game doesn't sound the way I would assume any video game sounding like. So I mean, frankly, God, I'm
So much damage.
yeah, I'm just gonna get obliterated here.
He hits
She
for more
has to
number than
kill.
most of the characters have.
That's over. Bye, dude. Oh no. Eat him. I'm gonna do that on him. Oof.
Let's drop the bass.
It
Okay.
doesn't really feel like she's dropping it, per se.
Keith, now is no time to be pedantic.
What? How do you interpret the game without being pedantic?
Okay, that's fair.
Literally, how would you do that?
I'm on the brink of death, and you're sitting here getting angry that she's not dropping the bass.
Yeah.
Your priorities are exactly where they need to be.
Do you want me to be shouting commands at you?
Yes.
Is that what I should be doing?
Help, Keith? Do something.
Just signal jam you by saying commands of the game out loud constantly. She died just in time to not die.
Green key. And you know what this means, fam?
Go in the green door.
No, we walk all the way back to heal ourselves. Good to know that I can skip the ladder transition.
It skips the cutscene.
Yep.
Always good to have. Oh, that's the visual. Alex just blinks out of existence, out of... it's like, it was an unreliable narrator. He's not actually here.
I am
There is no real Alex.
I am slowly able to understand the combat more and more, but I do still feel like I need more Carta, and I understand that the game is probably going to scale me up as things go on, but I feel so weak. But not in like a clever way. I just feel weak. And I don't like...
Camera defaults to being so low.
What does she want? She wants... It says key for 3 coffins. Give gift.
Oh, perfect.
What did...
Here you go.
What did it... Oh, okay. So getting the mind babies gives me keys to open the thingies.
So now you can open the Fabergé eggs?
Yeah, I can open the Fabergé eggs, which is confusing to me because originally I had to give a card. But I guess babies equals key. Whoa!
There's no acceleration to fall.
No,
You
it just is an
immediately
instant
are
fall.
going. Just fall like a rock. It's like playing Castlevania 1.
Wait, what the fuck?
It's an enemy.
I forgot about this.
Better win or you lose it. I'm wondering if she's supposed to be his sister
I don't know.
or if they're the same person.
I don't know.
It's so weird when there's no jingle at the end of
Okay,
the song.
so I got Wine of Fortune. That's cool. Ah! Every single time it happens, it's a jump scare.
Yeah.
What are some of the other ones that I would want?
Do you have context for what they are before you open them?
Nope.
So why? That's what you're being choosy anyway.
I'm being choosy anyway.
A baby.
We'll get another baby. I mean, another egg. Another something. Oh. Carta jam. Heal ally Carter by 1. Okay. That seems actually fucking useless. This seems not very good. Okay. But we're unlocking more abilities,
scrolling
which is great.
background hurts
Increase
me.
ally stir by 25%. We got a buff. What is this? Is this Khaled Fleck? I think it's actually Khaled Vok, but I could be wrong about that.
Is that a Final Fantasy sword?
No, it's a Welsh sword of legend. He gets referenced in
In
Homestuck.
Final Fantasy.
What's this? Can I... Hey, buddy. Oh, that was the tutorial enemy that was like, you can beat him if you're a god gamer, but you're not. Did I sequence break?
By hopping?
I don't know. Who knows anything? Who knows literally anything? So this is going to be the one I get. Steal an item from the attacking enemy. Steal a single card from an enemy with a piercing attack.
LP talk.
Oh, I broke
Stealing a
it.
Carta would be helpful,
Could be really helpful.
because then you have a Carta.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing you
Throw
say you don't
stick,
have.
attack. Blammo! So 30 health. Attack. Okay, we got it. I just don't understand Crow.
No.
I just don't get it. I'm just not chat enough to get it.
I'm also not sure what to do yet with there being 2 crows.
I'm not sure.
One of which was in the original game and speaks completely differently than the new crow.
I'm not sure about anything.
You can't hop on it. You have to specifically burn the fires.
I
That's
guess so.
Uh-oh, how do you leave? I guess by jumping off the cliff.
Oh!
What's that?
That was a thing. All right, so let's see. I gotta give her a Mpreg fetus.
My favorite game.
The M stands for mind.
Let's see. Oh,
Okay.
I thought you said the M stands for mine.
Yeah.
Like my feet.
my preg. My preg.
Me preg.
I just want to find one of the
Bizarre
one of those
texture for the
thingies.
water flowing over the garbage.
I have new Carta, which is just so delightful. I'm really loving everything about that. Blam! Ooh, more abilities. 70% of max life. Stop bleed. That's huge, fam. Bam, 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 bam. I have to find ways to make the game
It's the old
more
mine dungeon.
exciting.
It's just over there.
So does that mean that the mine dungeon door in Sammy's factory is just literally a remnant from the old game and it will never come up again? Because remember, she had one that increased my HP.
Yeah, that was strange where it was just a door from the mine dungeon back in the day.
Another one of these.
And I couldn't remember if that was there before because my memory's useless for discerning all these differences.
He has boomerangs all of a sudden? Did I just not notice that before? I guess I just didn't notice. Another blood bag so we can upgrade one of our things.
There you go.
All right, so we got
But who?
exponentially stronger this time. What are you? Let's see. Wine of Fortune. Salute, salute, salute. The new year is coming. The Soul Princess will be here. We drink to her health in this year of the silicone. Of the year of the fleshlight. Welcome to the coming queen. Salute the handsome king. We drink for his body. May it be the most original
It's a
of
very
sins.
interesting height difference choice.
Where's the noble thief? Here he is. Right? Is this him?
Oh, wow, I didn't even see him.
I took a blade. It wasn't mine, but it certainly wasn't the actress's. Yet my heart betrays me. I feel guilty. Do you? I've seen the actress. She's down below. I know she seeks the blade. Some unholy connection binds her to it. Don't worry. I've hidden it with
It's
care.
wild. He really blended in with the background. It's just the same color.
All right. So now, Carta. Let's see. What do we want to do? Can I do that? Does that remove it from her or him or whoever?
I assume you can only do one, because it says ×1, so I assume
Yeah.
you can't reuse the same card. They seem to not be visible anywhere else, though, if they're, yeah.
Okay. I
Let's get some
think.
goddamn stats.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
I think.
everyone's inventory is full now.
Yeah, basically. Let's save. Now I feel significantly more capable of maybe playing the game, and my
Yeah.
recommendation, if there are any further patches, would be to give us more Carta at the start, just to make the Carta system make a little bit more sense, because you do feel supremely underpowered when you go into a fight with one Carta and your enemies have 345 damage Carta on them, and it's like, I do 4 damage a hit, sir.
Please leave me alone.
I am very curious what speedruns of this game look like.